Borderlands 3 starts with Lilith recruiting a bunch of Vault Hunters to hunt down a map on Pandora. This map is supposed to lead us to all the vaults in the galaxy. And after watching a montage and choosing a Vault Hunter, we find and decode this map early on thanks to Tennis, which sets our destination to the first vault on Promethea. But here comes the twins, Troy and Tyreen. They are the most attention-seeking villains I have ever seen. No real motivation whatsoever. They just want to be gods, because why not? Together they control the main enemy faction, the Children of the Vault. So they steal Lilith's siren abilities, and they keep live streaming it on Face Vault Gaming. We hop on Sanctuary and join the Crimson Raiders. From now the main objective is to open and loot the vaults before the twins. It might sound exciting, but it really isn't. There are 2 available planets with vaults. The previously mentioned Promethea and Eden 6. Both are under attack by the twins' forces and under influence of regional bosses. We need to find the keys to open the vaults, kill the giant monsters inside, and obtain some loot. We also meet some sidekicks, who will be on our side for the rest of the game.
You are my favorite person. This was so necessary.
Arriving on Promethea, we need to assemble the key from 3 separate parts. The first part is found on Athena's, which is literally the best planet in the game. It has a Pandaria vibe and I loved it. Here we are introduced to the most important side characters, such as Maya and her apprentice, Ava. The second part of the key is on an asteroid array in Promethea's orbit, and this giant floating ball drops it as loot. Then we kill the regional boss and get the last part of the key as a reward. Cool! With the key assembled we can enter the vault and fight the Rampager. But as we keep looting inside, the twins come and suck the power of the beast, and this little shit causes the death of Maya. Great. The next vault is on Eden 6, a Swamp of Sorrows-like planet, where we help 2 lovers to reconnect and solve some family drama thing. Then we obtain the key, open the vault, kill the giant boss, loot. But this time it's Tennis who sucks the monster's power. Such a plot twist, isn't it? But the twins kidnap her in the most nonsensical way. Just like that, and we have to rescue her. We land on Pandora and pursue a giant moving arena that has at least 5 times more space inside than outside. Once we are in, we can take care of the situation easily.
Well, that's taken care of.
Then Tennis reveals her secret. She also has siren powers, but she kept it incognito until now. At the same time the twins are starting to open the Great Wall by charging the moon, called Elpis. Elpis Presley. Obviously we can't let it happen so easy, so we take on their main base. First we cut them off their resources, which doesn't really help, because Troy is leeching his sister's power to finish the job. We defeat Troy, and Tyreen collapses. Ava steals Troy's siren powers, which was previously Maya's. You know, this might have been Ava's plan all along. Tyreen wakes up and collects the remaining power of Troy. I mean, no one checked her pulse. Really? She escapes. The Great Vault is opening, and we learn that the Great Vault is Pandora, the planet itself. At this point we get a call from Typhon de Leon to meet him up at Necro Whatever. He's the first Vault Hunter ever existed, so he's kind of a big deal in this universe. He tells about a secret machine which was originally used to seal the Great Vault, so we could use it before the universe gets torn apart. Oh, and Typhon is the father of the twins. As we are trying to activate the machine, Tyreen interrupts our efforts, kills her own father, and teleports to Pandora. We are trying to catch up with her, but she already started merging with the Destroyer, a very powerful intergalactic being, which was imprisoned for thousands of years. This whole process and the outcome is very similar to Salazar's transformation in RE4. After a lengthy battle, we finally defeat Tyreen and Lilith gets her powers back. Unfortunately, the Great Vault is still opening and the moon is tearing Pandora apart. Lilith, wasting no time, activates her ultimate and sacrifices herself to close the Great Vault, leaving a Firehawk sign on the moon. Yes, this whole game was about Vauxhall.